Hello everyone, Luca Blight here, and I want to talk about the Joy of Sparkle's, or Joy of Sparkle BS's shenanigans with Onision. Now, originally, when I intended to make this video, I was going to point out, like, yeah, you are kind of spamming the videos out, but at the same time, I'm thinking, like, okay, does each one have a particular point to it? And I'll show you here. She did a 5-hour stream, which I don't know how you people do it for 5 hours, but shit, it's kind of zoomed out a little bit. Let me try zooming back in. I zoomed out because I wanted to show you guys all the videos, which, I mean, you get an idea there, even though my face is blocking the ones, off to the bottom right corner. But you can kind of see, yeah, she's been making quite a number of videos about it, and the argument I was going to put was like, aren't you giving this guy more attention? Aren't you making him a bit more popular with this type of stuff? But I looked on Social Blade, and that's actually not the case. So, and actually, I completely understand why Joy is doing this the way that she's doing this, and it's, in fairness to her, while I may not agree based on my personal opinion, her approach to this, I can't argue the results of what has happened to her channel and to her following. So I'll get more into that later, but 90 plus Onision vids, you're obsessed. Is it actually 90? No, it's actually not 90. It's more, she's actually, like, if you look here, 9 minutes, 16 minutes, 6 minutes. All right, now that was about Charles, or kid behind the camera, more of the more of the Daddy of Five bullshit, which I'm surprised that shit's still going on. Stalker thread, doxes me, Onision lied. And I watched the stream where, I think it was on Jeff Holiday's, yeah, because they were streaming on You Now, I believe it's called. And Jeff Holiday was kind of recording it, recording the You Now live stream, and it was supposed to be a debate between Onision and JoySparkleBS. 30 minutes into the motherfucker, Onision fucking checks out and has Lainey step in. And the way I took that was Onision basically bitching out. And everybody said, yeah, he bitched out. And so what I felt it was Onision hiding behind Lainey, because I think, or at least from what I saw in their little interaction, Joy has a bit of sympathy for Lainey. And so I felt like Onision played on that and hid behind his wife, which is pretty fucking cowardly to do, man. That's really fucking cowardly. So anyways, more of these comments. Joy's a disgusting piece of garbage. She's human garbage. And so are all the losers in this stream. Well, somebody's pissed. Salty. This kind of made me cringe. I will admit, I don't know why. I mean, by all means, do you, Joy, but 5 hours, really? I mean, if you got nothing better to do, you got nothing better to do. That's not a jab at you. It's like, hey, if you actually had shit to discuss, that's fine. But 5 hours, I can't be bothered. So I won't use the stream's content against you because I can't be bothered to watch 5 hours of that. I would just say 5 hours, but hey, I guess in some cases I could enjoy a 5-hour live stream if I was, let's say with Andy Worski or Jeff Holiday or something like that, or Suit Yourself did a 5-hour stream, depending on the content, of course. So, anyways, that's neither here nor there. It's very clear she has mania. She's the most manic, unstable person I have ever seen. Aren't you in your 30s? Do you not love your job or life? You need help. And you can just see here that like people are just complaining about like, oh my God, you're obsessed. I made the same argument to a degree. I felt like I was civil with that, which a lot of people in the comments said I was being civil about it, which that was the point. It wasn't meant to be a jab at Joy. It was just like, hey, Joy, let's calm down. Let's take a breather. Let's think before we act. Let's not use our emotions, which, I need to take a bit of my own advice. If you watch that debate, if you can call it that I uploaded Friday night, I set myself up there. I really did. I'm probably going to make a video on that, but I'm not sure. It just depends on if I get any feedback from it at all, because if it's not worth addressing, then I just won't even bother bringing it up. But it's there if you want to watch it. So anyways, you can see here some of the comments are not very endearing towards Joy. And, hey, you have your right to your opinion. That's totally fine. But, you say that she's making all these videos, and where's the one that said, I probably should just had like all these like screen kept and shit. Seem obsessed, 2 hours, 5 hours, 5 hours, 5 hours. Or maybe it was in the, that's her, is that her, no, this is her actual channel. Yeah, discussion. And my internet's being a little slow today. Hey, there's my comments. All right, let's do newest first. Nothing gets you, think you're nice, don't know why you're making videos, you're clearly care about, potentially attacking those who you have been offended by. For example, Jen. I don't know who Jen is. Where is the freaking comment? It's kind of bothering me. Hold on, let me pause this video. Okay, so I found the comment. It's talking about his Patreon. I thought it was talking about his AdSense. Oops. Bandicam popped up there. Bandicam's like, notice me. All right, so anyways, yeah, that's all the comments and stuff. But, you go here to his subscriber count. It's continuously going down. So yeah, he may still be making money off of Patreon, but his subscriber count is still going down the shitter. How about his other one, Onision Speaks? Again, it's going down the shitter. It's actually going that way. So, he is still losing progressively more subscribers. He's not gaining them. In fact, he had a drop in views on the 28th of June. And you can see his ad revenue is going down. But I think everybody's ad revenue is going down, so that this might be a bit of a stretch to say that, oh, yeah, he's really feeling the hurt. But when you look at what Joy Sparkles is going through, she's actually growing in subs. And she is growing in AdSense revenue. So she's actually, for her own channel, she is doing very well. So I can understand that being her prerogative. And she's doing it for a good cause. I know for her, she said it's not about the money. She's doing it because she believes this is a good thing to do. And I agree. Onision needs to be called out on all the shit that he's done because he's a terrible dude. At least as far as YouTube goes, I don't know the guy personally. I don't know what he's like. I don't know if Lainey said it's true. I doubt it. But I can't prove that he's a shitty person in real life because I've never personally met the guy. But from what we can observe based on his attitude and his behaviors on YouTube, yeah, he's a piece of shit. And then he clung to whatever kept him relevant. Like, when he made all those feminist videos, he wasn't a fucking feminist. He just clung to that because that was the hot topic at the time. Although, if he was a smart guy, which he's, I can't say that he's a dumbass, but if he were smart, let's say theoretically he were smart, he would have gone the anti-SJW route because that is much more popular than being a feminist. And that's not to diss on feminism or feminists or their ideology. It's just a fact. You look at the statistics. The math does not lie. Oddly enough, math is my weakness, but, you get the point there. And then they said she had a alternate channel. One of the comments, I think it was on her. Actually, wasn't it that one? It said like 90 plus videos are cut in half. Onision has way more hate videos. It's long. Yeah, it's over 100. She has a second channel. Again, let's look at that count, shall we? How many videos roughly does she have on Onision? I mean, if we're talking like grand total, okay, yeah, it's probably 100. But like, since she did the whole Daddy of 5 thing, which how long ago was that? And then she did some VidCon stuff, so it's not like she's just doing Onision. But yeah, Onision is the main focus thing there. Okay, so this is this is back. Oh shit, maybe this does go a bit back further than I thought. Let's see. I don't think it's like 90 videos. I think it's somewhere around maybe the 40s and 50s. Still a lot, but I think she's more coordinated here than with the whole Daddy of 5 thing. Because with the Daddy of 5 thing, there were some like legal ramifications for doing what she did. But in this case, it's more of her and him going at each other. And to be fair to her, his behavior's not like, if you're saying that she's acting manic and all this other shit, his isn't much better. But I mean, I can agree that he's probably keeping this going on his own end because this is somehow keeping him relevant. Because it's a hot topic between him and Joy. So, people subscribe to them or subscribe to channels related to them are going to see the stuff, and it's going to give them both a boost in subs. Although, again, the numbers speak for themselves. He still isn't subs, even though his Patreon may be going up. Actually, can we check his Patreon? Is that linked here? That's Twitter, that's Instagram, that's Twitch. Maybe not. Actually, let me look it up right quick. Let's see, Onision's creating video. Oh, he's only making 4,000. Now, how much did that one person say? He was making like 6 or 5,000. It's gone up. It's still at 4,000 a month. And once he reaches this goal, he will create a brand new 15 to 25 minute Death Note parody or some anime or some other anime the community votes for. All patrons subscribing or contributing $75 more will get a free signed T-shirt once this goal is met. All right, then. Let's close that. So, yeah, that's kind of the thing I want to get at here is like I'm kind of defending JoySparkleBS. I'm not, saying what she's doing is wrong or her approach could be better. I could argue that, but if you think about just how like the debate that she had with Onision went, or the debate with Onision, not like it wasn't actually Onision, it was somebody pretending to be Onision. It's not the real one. It's a doppelganger. But you look at how she's approached this. I feel like she's doing this a lot better than what she did with Daddy 05 now. And obviously people disagree. That's fine. I'm not saying you're wrong for thinking that. I understand where the criticism at her is coming from. And she should address it. Not necessarily make a video about it. Say, hey, let me address the comments. Just self-inner reflection. Just, take a minute, take a breather, get a coffee, do whatever you got to do, whatever you do to like calm your mind and stuff like that. Like me, when I wake up in the morning, I watch some whatever, I would check my subscription thing and I watch whatever videos people have uploaded while I sip my coffee and, I kind of clear my head like, all right, what the fuck am I going to do today? What the fuck am I going to go about doing. So anyway, folks, gone on for 10 minutes. I pretty much hit all the points I wanted to hit. So yeah, again, Joy, I do agree with all the points you've made against Onision, even though I feel like you are, again, spamming the videos, as people have said, but I feel like there's a point to, there's a method to your madness, if you will. So you have my support. I am fully behind you. And if, I'm not saying that because of my bias against Onision and my bias in favor to you. It's just you are hitting the points. You are going in. You're doing the right strides. So with that being said, I might actually jump onto one of your hangouts at some point. I mean, I don't know if you care or not, but I might. I've jumped onto a couple, and I've given her a couple super chats, but most of the things I said just woo over her head. And then one of the other people she was with had to explain, like, oh, this is what he meant. She's like, oh, okay. So anyway, folks, let me know what you think down below, and I shall see you all for whatever video I upload next.